William Ferguson Reid, a man who sacrificed much, who gave much of his time, of his personal resources, to make it possible for people like me to be elected to the state senate, which I was, to the lieutenant governorship, to the governorship, and then ultimately to be mayor. Those things don't come arithmetically. They come with sacrifices of some people, and Fergie Reid made those sacrifices.
I grew up in Richmond, Virginia. I went to Richmond Public Schools, Virginia Union University. Then I went to Howard University to get a medical degree. As far as education was concerned, there were obstacles there. We had to go to segregated schools. There were no black principals at that time. All of the principals were white. There was a glass ceiling for the teachers and principals. I thought that if the Supreme Court spoke, everybody would obey the law, and that was it. Integration would go ahead and take place without any problem, because we're all law-abiding citizens, and we want to uphold the law even though we might not like it. But when I got back to Richmond, the big hassle at that time was whether or not to keep the schools open. We realized that even though you might have the laws on your side, if you don't have the judges and the elected officials willing to follow the law, you haven't won the battle, and the battle is down in the trenches. And you have to elect people that are going to represent you and going to obey the law. But it was decided that for us to be most effective, we should separate from the NAACP and operate under a different name. And it came about that we were named the Crusade for Voters. And the main effort would be to register voters and to educate them on politics. We put all the voters on cards, and we had the telephone numbers. We identified all the black voters, and on election day we were able to mobilize them and get them out on election day. And well, I was able to win.
This happening in Virginia, happening in Richmond, Virginia, and Virginia being the capital of the Confederacy. What's going on with these people? So it meant for people like me, for instance, that, hey, wait a minute, there might be a chance for me to run, because I see a Senate seat that's going to be opening up soon. The sacrifices that he made with his practice, his medical practice. Remember that we've got a surgeon. Surgeons are on duty all times of the day or night when they're called to their patients and for their responsibility. But he never neglected the responsibilities of the office that he was elected to. He set such a high example, and unfortunately, he has not been given the recognition that I think he should have gotten long ago. The good man, a smart man, and he was a trailblazer.
Well, first of all, freedom is not free, and freedom is not eternal. What you're given one day can be taken away from you the next day. Your one vote does count. You have to be ever vigilant.